jet ski tour of Key West? We've already left Key West. This over here is Fleming Key. It is a completely man-made key. They used the dredgings from the harbor from World War II to create that. That big white building over there, that is the U.S. Army Special Forces Dive Training Center. Inside that tall building, they have 70 feet of a decommissioned submarine. Inside that submarine, they can recreate water conditions from anywhere in the world. Temperature, pH levels, you name it, they can play with it. The majority of what you see down here is subarctic training. So you think you're coming to Key West, you're going to be in the warm water? They're throwing you in a bunch of ice cubes and it's dark, and then they make you wrestle someone else. No bueno, in my opinion. We're going to go by a bunch of military bases today. Key West has a huge military presence. Where we're getting ready to go now, guys, is into the backcountry. Right here we're probably at about 3.5 feet. You go on the other side of those power lines. I don't know if you guys can see that sort of orange flag right to the left of this power pole right in front of us. That's what you call a bubba stick. Basically, since there's no navigational markers out here, people will put little flags where it's extremely shallow. There is a channel that runs back there. It's about 5 feet wide and it's about 5 feet deep. On either side of it, it's about 5 inches. You can go 12 miles that way, guys, and the water is never going to get above 5 feet. So if you're a regular height person, you don't even have to get your hair wet. Also, we've got one of our mangrove islands. There's 1,700 mangrove islands in the Keys system. You guys can come in a little closer if you want. I don't smell that bad. The mangrove islands are very important, guys. They're just like giant Brita water filters. That's what makes our water so clear back here. And that's very important because without the clear water, our reef out there couldn't survive. We have the largest reef system in North America, the only reef system in North America. Without that, Key West wouldn't survive a storm system. All of the mangrove islands and that reef help to protect Key West from erosion. Does anyone here know the difference between a key and an island? All right, islands have fresh water sources. When you guys are at your hotels or wherever you're staying and you're brushing your teeth, you're taking showers, all of that water is piped in all the way from Miami, Lake Okeechobee. So Key West was originally bought for $5,000 back in the day, the entire island, because they thought it was worthless, because they had no water. But we're going to see that bridge. It's got a huge pipe running underneath it that's full of water. Who drove down from Miami? All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, how many bridges do you think you guys went over between there and here? One? No, you know, he was drinking on the way. 100? No, there are 42, guys. It's actually really true. There is a certain type of fish that helps to digest the coral. It helps to break down the enzymes that cause it to get this sand-like texture. Right now, guys, we're 3 islands up from Key West. If you look over there, you can't really see it right now because of the glare, but where that sort of seawall and that tree line starts, that is the northern tip of Key West. Then we've got Stock Island, which is this industrial-looking island. You guys behind us, those weird sort of bunker-looking things, those are bunkers. Those hold all the munitions for Boca Chica Naval Air Station. So you can't actually go ashore here. You can only go as far as the sandbar. That's all private military installation there. Then we're just going to run right along the Atlantic side of Key West. We're going to go by Smathers Beach, Higgs Beach, the White Street Fishing Pier, Son of a Beach, and we'll end up at the southernmost point. So I don't know if you guys noticed some of the really big houses that we went by sort of opposite that island that we stopped. One of the big Spanish-style villa, that was one of Pablo Escobar's houses. He owned 880 houses around the globe. That first island we went by but we didn't stop at, that is called Channel Key. And Pablo Escobar had his men dredge a big channel that runs through that key so airplanes could fly over it, drop their loads off, they could see it from the house, run out there and pick it up. And then across from that, if you guys notice that big yellow purple monstrosity, that used to be the real world Key West house. So I think that was like 2008. They filmed for about 2 weeks before they just got annihilated by hurricanes. But you can rent that house out for I think 15 grand a week. So if you guys are ever gonna come down and do it, I'll give you my number and we'll party. So this is Stock Island here. It's got our jail, water purification system, the old dump. Pretty much everything that's just too big or too expensive to put into Key West. I mean, Key West needs all of the room that it's got so it can put in a few more bars. Southernmost jet skiers. The southernmost point is located right behind you.
Wow. Cool.
It is the second most photographed thing in all of Florida. Does anybody know what the first is? No, it is the castle at Disney World.
Hey, guessed it.
But you guys, if you look that way, kind of stand on your tippy toes, cup your eyes against the sun and stare really hard, you might, just maybe, possibly, never in hell see Cuba. It's 90 miles that way. But right now, you guys are much closer to Cuba, communism, good cigars, and good rum than you are to a Walmart. The closest Walmart is 156 miles north. I'll take Cuba over Walmart any day of the week. You guys, you're also probably thinking to yourself, this is kind of strange. That's the southernmost point, but what is all of this? Again, everything past the southernmost point is man-made from the dredging of the harbor. It's also all military complex. It's military housing. It's also got Fort Zachary Taylor, which basically used to be in a swamp, but now with the dredging has solid land. It was a Union-held fort during the Civil War. There were no shots fired there except to shoot people that were deserting. And again, that comes back to Key West not having any water. People were getting dysentery, all of those fun, dirty water diseases, so people didn't want to be there. It was hot, humid, sticky, and they didn't have AC. But if anybody's in Key West for a couple of days, I would advise going to Fort Zach State Park. It's my favorite beach. The fort is also pretty cool. It's one of the only places in Key West you can swim right off the beach without having to walk a mile. Also, some interesting things to know about the Southernmost Point. Does anybody know what that thing is? Any guesses?
What thing?
The Southernmost Point. The red and black and mustard thing there.
Bow.
You would think that it's a channel marker. It is actually an old septic tank. When they remodeled the Southernmost house, they dug that up and they thought, kind of looks like a channel marker. Let's paint it and put it up there. PR genius. There is usually a line of people waiting anywhere from an hour to 2 hours to have their picture taken with a you-know-what container. But these are a lot of the houseboats that I was telling you about. Some of them are not in the best condition. I would not consider them seaworthy. But mooring buoys are about $60 a month. Your average one-bedroom apartment down here is about $2,500. So it makes sense for a